The science of self-belief. How your brain shapes reality. The hidden power inside your mind. Let me ask you something simple. What do you believe about yourself right now? Do you believe you are strong? Do you believe you can learn new things? Or do you believe you are not good enough? Your answer matters more than you think. There is a quiet power inside your mind. It works every day. It never sleeps. It listens to every word you say to yourself. This power is called self-belief. Self-belief is not magic. It is not luck. It is not talent. It is a decision. When you believe in yourself, your brain changes. When you doubt yourself, your brain also changes. Your brain is not fixed. It can grow. It can learn. It can build new paths inside your head. Scientists call this neuroplasticity. It means your brain can change. Every thought you repeat becomes stronger. Every belief you practice becomes real in your life. If you say, "I can do this," your brain starts to look for ways to help you. If you say, "I can't do this," your brain starts to look for reasons to stop you. Your brain wants to protect you. It wants you to feel safe, so it follows your belief. If you believe speaking English is scary, your body feels fear. Your heart beats fast. Your hands feel cold. Your voice shakes. But if you believe speaking English is a chance to grow, your body reacts differently. You stand taller. You breathe slower. You feel ready. The situation is the same. The belief is different. And belief changes everything. Think about a small child learning to walk. The child falls many times. The child cries. But the child does not say, "I am not made for walking." The child believes walking is possible, so the child stands up again, and again, and again. Soon the child walks. Later the child runs. That is the power of belief in action. Now think about your own life. How many times did you stop because you thought you were not good enough? How many dreams did you leave behind because you believed they were too big? Maybe you wanted to speak English fluently. Maybe you wanted a better job. Maybe you wanted to change your body. Maybe you wanted to start a business. But a voice inside said, "People like me cannot do that." That voice feels real, but it is only a belief. And beliefs can change. Your brain works like a garden. Every thought is a seed. If you plant fear, fear grows. If you plant confidence, confidence grows. The soil does not judge the seed. It simply grows what you plant.
If every day you say, "I am slow, I am bad at learning," your brain builds that story. It finds proof. It remembers your mistakes. It forgets your progress. But if every day you say, "I am learning, I am improving," your brain also finds proof. It remembers your small wins. It notices your growth. The brain loves patterns. It follows repetition. This is why your daily self-talk is powerful. Look at athletes before a big game. They close their eyes. They imagine success. They see themselves winning. They feel strong in their mind before they move their body. Why do they do this? Because the brain cannot always see the difference between real action and strong imagination. When you imagine success clearly, your brain prepares your body. Your muscles relax. Your focus increases. Your energy rises. Belief creates preparation. Preparation creates action. Action creates results. Results create stronger belief. This is a circle, a powerful circle. But there is also a negative circle. If you believe you will fail, your brain prepares you for failure. You feel nervous. You avoid practice. You make small mistakes. You stop trying.
Then you say, "See, I knew I would fail." The belief becomes stronger. This is how many people live for years, not because they're weak, not because they're stupid, but because they believed the wrong story. The good news is simple. You can change your story. You do not need to change your past. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to change what you believe today. Start small. Instead of saying, "I am bad at English," say, "I am learning English." Instead of saying, "I always fail," say, "I am growing every day." These are simple words, but simple words repeated daily change your brain. Your brain listens. Your brain adapts. Your brain builds new paths. Think of your brain like a road in a forest. The more you walk on one path, the clearer it becomes. Grass disappears. The road becomes strong. If you stop walking on that path, plants grow again. The road fades. Negative beliefs are old roads. They became strong because you walked on them for years. Now you must build new roads. Walk on them every day. At first, it feels strange. It feels fake. It feels uncomfortable. But keep walking. Soon, the new road becomes natural. The old road becomes weak. This is not magic. This is science. Your brain changes based on what you repeat. So ask yourself, what are you repeating every day? Are you repeating fear, or are you repeating faith?
Self-belief does not mean you never feel doubt. It means you do not let doubt control your future. You can feel scared and still believe. You can make mistakes and still believe. You can fall and still believe. Belief is not about being perfect. It is about choosing to move forward. Every time you try again, you send a message to your brain, "I am capable." Every time you study, even when you feel tired, you send another message, "I am serious." Every small action becomes proof. Proof builds belief. Belief builds identity. One day you wake up and realize something changed. You speak with more confidence. You try new things. You stop comparing yourself to others. Why? Because your brain now believes a new story. And when the brain believes, the body follows. You are not trapped by your past. You are not limited by your mistakes. You are shaped by what you believe today. Inside your head is a quiet voice. That voice can destroy dreams, or it can build them. Choose carefully what that voice says, because your brain is always listening, and your reality is always forming from the beliefs you repeat. This is the science of self-belief. Part 2. How belief shapes your actions and your future. In Part 1, we learned something important. Your brain listens to your beliefs. Your brain changes when you repeat a thought. Now we go deeper. Belief does not stay only in your mind. Belief moves into your body. Belief moves into your habits. Belief moves into your future. Every day you make small choices. You wake up. You look at your phone. You decide to study or not study. You decide to speak or stay silent. These small choices look simple, but they are guided by belief. If you believe your goals matter, you wake up with energy. If you believe your goals are impossible, you press the snooze button. If you believe your voice has value, you speak in class. If you believe your voice is not important, you stay quiet. Belief is like an invisible hand. It pushes you forward, or it pulls you back. Your habits are built from repeated actions. Your actions are built from belief. So, belief builds habits. Habits build results. Results build your life. Let us look at a simple example. Two students want to improve their English. Both start at the same level. Both have the same teacher. But their beliefs are different. The first student thinks, "English is hard, but I can improve." The second student thinks, "English is too hard for me." What happens next? The first student practices every day. Maybe only 10 minutes, but every day.
The second student practices sometimes, then stops, then waits for motivation. After 3 months, the first student speaks better. The second student feels stuck. Was it talent? Was it luck? No, it was belief. The first student believed improvement was possible, so the brain stayed open. The brain looked for patterns, the brain remembered new words. The second student believed improvement was impossible, so the brain saved energy. It stopped trying hard. It stopped focusing. Your brain does not waste energy on things it thinks are useless. If you believe something will not work, your brain reduces effort. It lowers attention. It lowers motivation. This is not because you are lazy. It is because your brain follows belief. Now think about confidence. Confidence is not loud. Confidence is not shouting. Confidence is quiet belief. It is the calm feeling that says, I can handle this. When you believe you can handle a problem, your body stays calm. Your breathing is steady. Your thinking is clear. But when you believe you cannot handle it, stress appears. Your mind becomes confused. You forget simple things. Stress blocks learning. Calm supports learning. So belief even changes how well you learn. Imagine you are going to give a short speech. If you think, I will embarrass myself, your body feels danger. Your brain enters survival mode. It focuses on fear, not words. But if you think, I may feel nervous, but I can do this, your brain stays balanced. It helps you remember your ideas. The speech may not be perfect, but it will be better. And after that, you gain new proof. I did it. That proof becomes new belief. This is how growth happens. Small belief, small action, small success. Stronger belief. Many people wait for big confidence before they act, but big confidence comes after action. Belief grows when you move, not when you wait. Your future is built by repeated days. Today looks small, tomorrow looks small, but 1 year is not small. If you believe in daily improvement, your brain supports daily effort. If you believe change takes too long, your brain looks for shortcuts. Shortcuts often fail. Slow growth lasts.
Let us talk about identity. Identity is who you think you are. If you believe I am a healthy person, you choose better food. You drink more water. You sleep earlier. If you believe I am lazy, you act lazy. Your identity controls your behavior. And identity is built from belief. Say this sentence slowly in your mind. I am becoming better. Now say this sentence. I will never change. Notice the feeling difference. The first sentence feels open. The second sentence feels closed. Open belief creates open behavior. Closed belief creates closed behavior. The brain loves consistency. It wants your actions to match your identity. If you believe you are strong, you act strong. If you believe you are weak, you act weak. So change your identity one sentence at a time. Instead of saying, I am bad at speaking, say, I am learning to speak better. Instead of saying, I am not disciplined, say, I am building discipline. These small changes shift your identity. Your brain hears, this is who we are becoming. Then it adjusts behavior. This is the science behind motivation. Motivation is not only emotion, it is belief in progress. When you believe your effort matters, you feel motivated. When you believe effort is useless, motivation disappears. So if you want more motivation, build belief first. Look at your past. There was a time when you could not read. There was a time when you could not ride a bike. There was a time when you could not use a smartphone. Now you can. Why? Because you practiced,
and because you believed learning was possible. You have already changed many times. You are proof that growth is real. Your brain is not your enemy, it is your partner, but it needs direction. Belief gives direction. Think of your brain as a GPS system. If you type failure, it guides you toward quitting. If you type growth, it guides you toward practice. The GPS does not decide the destination, you do. Every morning you choose a direction with your thoughts. You may not control the weather, you may not control other people, but you control what you repeat inside your head, and what you repeat becomes your path. There will be hard days, days when progress feels slow, days when doubt returns. That is normal. Self-belief does not mean you never struggle. It means you return to belief after struggle. When you fall, say, I am still learning. When you fail, say, this is feedback. When you feel tired, say, rest, then continue. These are not just positive words, they are instructions to your brain. Your brain listens, your brain adjusts, your brain keeps building new connections.
One day you will look back and see the change, not from one big moment, but from many small days of belief. Your future is not created in one decision, it is created in daily thoughts. Belief shapes thoughts, thoughts shape actions, actions shape habits, habits shape destiny. So ask yourself now, what kind of future am I building with my current belief? If you do not like the answer, change the belief. Because when belief changes, direction changes. And when direction changes, life changes. Part 3. Building unshakable self-belief step by step. Now you understand something powerful. Your brain follows your belief. Your actions follow your brain. Your future follows your actions. So the question is simple. How do you build strong self-belief? Not fake belief, not loud belief, but calm, steady, unshakable belief. It starts with small daily practice. Self-belief is like a muscle. If you use it, it grows. If you ignore it, it becomes weak. You do not build strong belief in one day. You build it in small moments. The first step is awareness. Listen to your inner voice. What does it say in hard moments? When you make a mistake, does it say, I am stupid? Or does it say, I can learn from this? When something feels difficult, does it say, I cannot do this? Or does it say, this will take time? Your inner voice is shaping your brain every day. You cannot change what you do not notice, so start noticing. Do not judge yourself, just observe. If you hear a negative belief, pause. Take a slow breath, then change the sentence. Replace I can't with I am learning. Replace I always fail with I am improving. This is not lying to yourself, it is choosing a better direction. The second step is small promises. Make small promises to yourself, very small. Study for 10 minutes, walk for 15 minutes, read 1 page. Then keep the promise. When you keep a promise to yourself, your brain records it. It says, we are reliable. Reliability builds trust. Trust builds belief. But if you make big promises and break them, your brain records that too. It says, we do not finish. So start small, win small, grow slowly. The third step is visual practice. Close your eyes for a few minutes every day and see the person you want to become. See yourself speaking English clearly. See yourself healthy and strong. See yourself confident at work. Do not just see it, feel it. Feel the calm, feel the pride, feel the energy. When you imagine clearly, your brain activates similar areas as real action. It prepares you. It makes the goal familiar.
When something feels familiar, it feels possible. The fourth step is evidence collection. Your brain believes what it sees often.
So give it proof. Write down your small wins. Finished one lesson. Spoke one sentence. Woke up early today. These look small, but they are powerful. Each small win says, I am moving forward. When doubt comes, read your list. Remind your brain of progress. Progress builds belief. The fifth step is your environment. Who do you spend time with? What do you watch? What do you read? If you always listen to negative voices, your belief becomes weak. If you listen to growth and learning, your belief becomes strong. Energy spreads. Spend time with people who try, people who learn, people who grow. If you cannot find them in real life, find them in books, find them in videos, find them in stories. Your brain learns from examples. The sixth step is action during fear. Fear will not disappear. Even confident people feel fear. The difference is simple. They act anyway. When you act with fear, your brain learns something new. It learns that fear is not danger. Each brave action reduces fear. Each brave action increases belief. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is movement with fear. The seventh step is patience. Growth is quiet. Change is slow. A seed under the ground looks like nothing is happening, but roots are growing. If you stop watering the seed, it dies. If you water it daily, it grows. Your belief is that seed. Some days you will not see big results. Keep going. Your brain is still building new connections, even when you do not see it. The eighth step is healthy self-talk in hard times. When you fail, speak gently to yourself. Say, this is part of learning. Say, I can try again. If your friend failed, you would not say, you are useless. You would encourage them. So speak to yourself like a good friend. Your brain responds better to support than to attack. The ninth step is gratitude. Gratitude changes focus. When you focus only on what is missing, belief becomes weak. When you notice what you already have, belief becomes strong. Be thankful for your body. Be thankful for your mind. Be thankful for the chance to improve. Gratitude creates positive emotion. Positive emotion supports learning and growth. The 10th step is identity choice. Every day, ask yourself one question. What would a confident person do today? Then do that small action. Not a big action, just one small action. Confidence grows from behavior. Behavior grows from choice. You are not waiting to become confident. You are practicing confidence. Remember this truth. You are not your past mistakes. You are not your old beliefs. Your brain is flexible. Your story is not finished. Many people live inside old stories, stories written by fear, stories written by other people. But you can write a new story, one thought at a time, one action at a time. There will be moments when people doubt you. There will be moments when progress feels slow. Return to belief. Return to your small habits. Return to your promises. Strong self-belief is quiet. It does not need to prove itself every day. It simply continues, step by step, day by day. 1 year from now, you will not be the same person. Not because of luck, not because of magic, but because of repeated belief. Your brain will have new roads. Your habits will be stronger. Your confidence will feel natural. And one day, someone will ask you, how did you change? You will smile, because you will know the answer. You changed your belief. And when you changed your belief, your brain shaped a new reality. That is the science of self-belief. Believe first, act daily, Grow patiently and watch your life slowly transform.
If this message hit you, then don't just watch and leave. Like this video, share it to someone who needs this wake-up, and subscribe to this channel. Study yourself 1 hour a day. We are building a different breed here, a new generation of doers, people who don't wait for permission, people who build themselves daily, people who compound quietly and become untouchable over time. Hit subscribe, join the movement. 1 hour a day, every day. And in 1 year, your future self will not recognize you anymore. Let's grow. Let's execute. Let's dominate our own potential. Subscribe now and start becoming the person nobody can compete with.